should be mostly good. Hopefully, maybe, probably. Okay. Cześć, siema. Jak leci? At here, Sunday, so another Russian stream. I'm sorry I didn't meet you last week, but family roped me into travel and I was just beaten on the Sunday morning. So instead today we have something proper. Nice big 24-hour Russian. And according to the Twitter poll vote, it's Swedish one this time. It's produced by a company called 24-Hour Meals, so it's like a brand, 24-Hour Meals. And from what I understand, Sweden used to source their rations from real mat in Norway, and then it became too expensive, so they switched to kind of sort of local provider. People say it went obviously with quality, lowering of the quality, but it ended up cheaper. As you can imagine with this sort of packaging and stuff. Hello, Claire. Finally, someone showing up on the morning. As you can imagine, this sort of branding is also a company that produces food packs for civilian market, for tourists, for hikers, for fishermen. Yeah. And that's what most of the components will look like. From what I understand, though, this is actual Russian. If not only for the calorie content. It's 24-hour pack and it's almost 5,000 calories in this one. Almost 5,000, so twice what regular person would need during the day, over twice even for some people. 3 meals, menu number 10, and production date was December 6th, 2018. It's almost 2 years past best before, but of course we don't care like that. So the Ration is quite hefty. It's packed in this see-through bag. You can also get like a handle to carry around, or to have it hang at the store. You can. I just done a very messy job of tearing off the top part of the handle. Yeah, very messy job. Okay, this should work now. And as you can see, it's a ziplock to protect the stuff for later. Okay, and inside this bag, I'll show later, there's like 2 compartments, one for the foodstuffs and other 2, so you can put your trash later in. I'll put this side on. So first off, what we got is, I assume, breakfast. Apple cinnamon porridge from Blah Blah Band. And we'll see more of this company later, either in this and maybe in some future rations as well. We got a spoon, digestive biscuits, Havrekicks, and I assume these are done by Orifo, or maybe not. There will be definitely a lot of, no, these are done, yeah, Orifo. There will be a lot of Orifo branding in. As I said, they provide a lot of components for both Scandinavian countries and then some of the other international companies. We got some gâteau armé orange, or orange flavored cake. isotonic drinking powder, orange flavor. I believe there will be a couple more isotonics eventually in this bag. Oh, boost me up, raw fruit bar, raspberry and pomegranate go on the date. Beetroot, raspberry and pomegranate. That's a very curious candy bar. We got whole grain biscuits. Again, I believe we saw that wrapper in Danish Ration before. I got 2 pouches of peanut butter from Orifo. Nut creme, original, klassiker and sedan. So you got a nut cream, kind of like Nutella, but probably better quality. Got a chocolate bar. Protein bar, raspberry. There's lots and lots of different bars in this pack. Got 2 energy bars branded by 24-hour meals. One is apple and one is raspberry. Got another chocolate bar, so 50 gram total. Got a syrup bar, cranberry by Orifo. These happen quite a lot in British rations as well. Protein bar, caramel flavor. And we're not that yet because that's something called meal bar, lemon flavor. I'm actually most curious about this one. So ingredients would be like milk protein, maltitol, dark chocolate, chicory root fiber, yogurt coating. So kind of like protein but also with fiber. We'll see. This will obviously be a happy find for you. Biltong original beef. It even got writing in Polish on it. It says it's been made in the UK, out of beef from UK and EU, so locally sourced. We got 3 other drinks, isotonic drinks. Exotic flavor, apple and grapefruit. So we got 4 drinks. A lot of small loose stuffs. They don't like to overpack apparently. So you got 3 disinfecting swabs or wet wipes, moist towelettes. You got 3 coffees. No sugar, no creamer. Apparently that's how Swedes like it. Got 2 hot candy. And got 3 chewing gums, each different. So you got spearmint, eucalyptus and peppermint. Like if you don't like eucalyptus, I guess you're shit out of luck. But also variety to keep you through the day is nice. And then we got our 2 mains, again by the Blah Band company. There's chili sin carne with kidney beans. Sin carne means without meat. And we got chicken meatballs with spicy tomato. And these are proper chunky feed yourself portions. Each of them are 430 grams and 550 calories each. So that's a proper dinner feed yourself portion. And that's what it comes in this pack. Quite a nice selection, I must say. Really looking like it could feed you over the day. And as I said, the bag inside. The bag, and there's like this tiny divider, just an extra layer of foil. So let's say you ate, you have nowhere to put the trash in, so you put leftover food in one pocket and then trash in the other one, and you take it with you for where you can, when you can dispose of it. Such a simple thing, but really, really useful, I must say. Okay, now if you just let me shoot a quick photo of this, my own purposes. Yes, this will do. Couple just things worth noticing. So obviously we got 3 big items that are clearly like separate meals. But other than that, all the extra stuff can be easily eaten on the go as you eat. Obviously you can put peanut butter on crackers if you get time to see it, but you might as well just, cut off the corner and suck it out straight from the pouch. All the different bars, get in your hand, eat while walking, built on obviously same idea. Isotonics, they tell you to put water in the pouch and shake, but if you get a water bottle of appropriate size, you can mix that in. It's a very on-the-move, friendly kind of ration, which I really appreciate, because sometimes, obviously if you're like hike or if you travel a lot through the day on your foot, you appreciate all the breaks, but sometimes you just have to be in the next point in a short time and you don't have time to, sit down and eat. One of these bars can just get you through to that moment. So yeah, that's really appreciated. And just the variety, sheer variety. We got 6, 7 different bars. None of them repeats. Caramel, cranberry, lemon, apple, raspberry. There's, okay, again, raspberry. There's two raspberry protein bars, okay, but there's an energy bar actually. So yeah, 2 protein, 2 energy meal cereal, and then raw fruit bar. Flavors might be similar, but they don't repeat. That sort of variety is always appreciated, always gets top marks in my book. Okay, I say we're going to put that on a tray. From what I read, soldiers are also issued flameless ration heaters separately to put your wet pouches in. But yeah, I'll just be eating them cold today. It's a hot day. I don't care for getting any extra heat, and these are ready-made meals. They're good to eat as they are, straight from the pouch. Warming them up may only improve quality, food enjoyment, not the ability of them. So yeah, I think that's enough of the intro. And can I just say how much I appreciate them coming in like a gusseted pouches. You can stand it in a pot or just stand it to wait for you while you chat with someone and plan the rest of your day. It's small things like that, but they really do matter. Same kind of gusseted bottom in the porridge, which is important because porridge, you need to add hot water, wait till it rehydrate. Okay, a little bit of everything here. What we won't need, probably the spoon. Also the spoon is nice and looks quite sturdy too. Might be a bit too short if you wanted to eat straight from the pouch, because turnage is up here. Can you see it? Okay. So turnage is above the the notch is above the end of spoon, so you wouldn't be able to really dig in without getting your fingers dirty all over. But oh, it's so nice because the meals, which you can easily get from the like supermarket or places, they get these pictograms. This is lactose free and it's vegetarian meal. The other is just lactose free, so points for that. Easy reading at the on the shelf. Okay, a lot of stuff to make sense of. Okay, so as I said, we got 4 drinks, 4 isotonic drinks. Oh, okay, I've been misled. They each call for 250 ml of water. Huh. And I was ready for like 100 ml. I was ready for half a liter each, so nice. Kind of spoils my plan though. Okay, let me get a measuring cup and I'll be right back with you. Okay. Because I got really nice glasses, but I'm not sure how much water they each will hold. So okay. Let's hope each of them holds. Will they hold 250? That's the question. Pretty much. Yeah, okay. Okay. So it'll just take a little bit more time to mix it all up properly and a lot of moving water back and forth. Okay, so as I said before, 4 different flavors, no repeats. So variety is very nice. You know, you can have different kind of flavored water, different points of the day. They're all quite packed with vitamins and with energy too. Actually, not that much. So a single glass or 250 ml of each is about 75 calories, so not heavy on energy, but really providing with all the vitamins. Obviously there's some salt added, vitamin E, C, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, biotin, vitamin B12, and pantothenic acid. So all the stuff that you would, especially the issue of the salt, all the stuff that you would sweat out is provided in this drink. Okay, so grapefruit first. And as the writing said on the pouch, you could just put it in the pouch and shake, but I think this will be nicer, maybe. We'll try to shake it in the pouch with the next flavor. So a lot of undissolved powder, actually. So we got grapefruit. Next would be apple. So I kind of like apple flavored drinks, but I'm not sure about this. Let's see. And these pouches are not gasketed, so a bit more tricky to feel. But they do indeed hold 250 ml quite easily. It's filled. I'm going to carefully fold it off at least twice, thrice I can manage, and then shake. Okay, that's not terrible. So, apple flavored isotonic drink. It smells quite nice actually. We'll see how I'll do drinking them because, you know, salt content in my drink, that's... Whoa. 250 man, please. That's like 250, that's like 250, I can't measure. Jeez. Okay. Okay, careful now. Okay, 250. Let's try to keep it to 250 or it won't fit in the glasses. 250. Okay, so next we got exotic flavor, and I understand in some places in the world that would mean something different than Europe. But in Europe, exotic flavored drink usually means a mix of like orange, lime, mango, papaya, pineapple flavored drinks, something like that. So basically all the fruits that don't really grow in northern part of Europe. I guess that's Northern Europe designation more of just European one. And shake, go to town shaking. Basically, the more you shake, the more chance you give the powder to, you know, mix it with water. Oh yeah, that smells nice. And yeah, kind of like what exotic juice or drink would smell like here. They get that part really well. I think it's mostly pineapple smell at this point, but yeah, it's nice. Pineapple and mango. Also, just as I think worth noticing, ingredients: sugar, acidity regulators, acid, maltodextrin, so the good kind of sugar, and then got coloring food, concentrate from carrot. So kind of they get points for trying to, you know, keep it natural. And mind you, I'm not saying all E's are bad for you and, you know, chemistry is bad, but if you can obtain your colorings naturally, this is a nicer solution than just doing that in chem lab. And I get orange also colored with carrot concentrate. kind of milky orange in color, but I guess it will separate as the other glasses did eventually. Okay, so you can see them. They go here for now, till I can manage to prepare everything else. So we got coffee, black coffee, Colombian, old meal, powder meal. It's same, basically same brand we can see in French rations. Instant freeze-dried coffee. We all know how I'm going to enjoy it, but might as well make it for the completeness of the experience. And then there's this. I forgot there will be something freeze-dried in the ration. So hopefully I get enough hot water. But there's instructions on the back in writing in several different languages. We got I'm calling it Scandinavian because it's Swedish, Danish, and Norwegian first. There's English, there's French, there's Finnish, and there's German. It gives you directions in writing and then also in images. You're supposed to open the pack, fill it up to line G, stir and leave for 5 minutes. So I'm going to get just a little bit out on the tray and mix it on the tray of water. And the ingredients list is very short. It's basically rye flakes, palm fat, apple, cream powder, sugar, maltodextrin, salt, and cinnamon. Cinnamon! Add more water if required. Can be prepared using cold water. Extend the time to over 15 minutes. So let's say you're a couple more steps away from your rest point. You know you're going to be very hungry, you don't want to wait. You put whatever water you got in your canteen into this pouch, zip it because there's a ziplock. Put that in your side pocket. You reach your rest point, you open up, you get ready-made porridge. That's nice. Okay, so there's our tray. Okay, we got some sort of focus. That's good. I'm going to shake this a little bit to get everything down under the ziplock. And help myself with the knife because apparently my coordination is shy today and I'd rather not spill it all over. This. There you are, the contents. Rye flakes, cinnamon, and apple, and all the spices. And there's the lines. Inside, you just pop it on the table, add water to the G line, stir, close, you're done. Although I will say I'm curious because I don't really remember having rye porridge like ever. I had rye bread, but rye porridge is new to me, so it's probably a bit too much for this little space. See, I can just ziplock it and it will be safe for when I'm ready to have the rest of it. Okay. So G line is a little above where the porridge, dry porridge is in the pouch. So it's quite a lot of water actually. Probably too much. obviously. If it doesn't soak it up, I'll just add more porridge at some point. Okay. So we got two kinds of crackers. Digestive biscuits. Oh my. Okay, let's go here. They're almost unbroken. And yeah, we remember them from the Danish Ration. I think they also get similar set of digestive and whole grain biscuit. Obviously, biscuits can easily pair up with the peanut butter or the nut cream. But they can also just go on their own as a snack. Lots of fiber, lots of fiber. It's a curious thing actually. Okay, I got orange flavored cake. And if you remember from the previous streams, because this brand of cake showed before a couple of times. Oh my, the smell is gorgeous. The moment you open the pack, it smells of oranges. But it definitely ain't your mama's cake. Like, it comes in this little paper tray. Smell is just smell is awesome. But it's very dense, very moist pound cake kind of situation. Okay, so obviously we got peanut butter. It's a bit so okay. This pack feels nicer. So peanut butter in packs and in jars too. You can sometimes separate. You know, the oil gets free of the solids. And the jar, it's no problem. You can just put a spoon in or your knife in and you mix. Peanut butter that counts in the pouch, you need to knead it for a little bit at least to get it reincorporated. This is quite badly split actually. Even taking consideration this is 2018 packing. I had British and American rations that were older, and peanut butter wasn't that split. Like there are proper solid chunks in it, and it's not chunky peanut butter, it's smooth, so it shouldn't do that. Okay, that's more or less fixed. Very liquid though, so so I read one of the comments. Oh, it's like a 10 notch here. One of the comments saying, you know, nowadays that so many people get some sort of nut allergy. They should rethink using peanut butter and other nuts. But also nuts are very nice, dense, calorie dense source of protein and fats, and really feeding you. So I don't know. Also, there are voices coming up finally that the allergies, especially peanut allergy, might have been made worse by the total ban policy at some point. Okay, we got that opened, and now let's go through all the bars. So many of them, and they're still the biltong. Actually, what's the taste of South Africa? Marinated prime lean beef, air dried and sliced. Smells lovely. I have just a little bit out. There's also jam absorber in it to keep it nice and dry. I can find this kind of biltong at the store, but it costs very silly money. Like, it's worth it. It's quality-wise, it's definitely worth it. But dude, is it expensive? Okay, so protein bar, caramel flavor. Okay. So protein bars are my least favorite ones because of the texture. We'll see. Smells funny. Doesn't smell like caramel, really. Not really. And it's got soy crisps and cocoa mass in it. Okay. Okay, and yes, I'm keeping the wrappers for later so I know what is what. So this is protein. There's another protein bar in here. It was this one. Raspberry. See, they're like both by Orifo. Different sizes though. And different wrappers. 65 grams versus 35. Ooh, it's not a color I would expect from raspberry flavored thing. Oh, it smells nice. Obviously, it's like, you know, yogurt coating, but yeah. Even in South Africa, biltong is expensive. I mean, I would imagine it to be. The packaging says they use 200 grams per 100 gram, 200 grams meat per 100 grams product. So, good quality stuff is expensive, but I mean, in this case, it is worth it. It's really, really nice. Okay, so you got energy bar, a raspberry. I'm trying to be careful opening them because, as you can imagine, I won't eat it all today. These even 5,000 calories. Okay, that's a huge. Like for myself, I could easily stretch it for 3 days, maybe 4. Oh, okay, a raspberry energy bar. That smells nice. And the other energy bar is apple. So you got not exotic flavors this time. Smells nice, apple enough. Then we get, okay, let's keep that for the end. Cereal bar cranberry. I still can't decide which is my favorite flavor of this one. It's between cranberry and cookies and cream. I guess that depends on the day. Nice cereal bar with dried cranberries in it. Let's get the bar of chocolate. Nothing fancy here, but nice dark chocolate. Bit bloomed because the heat wave this year is terrible. And yes, I'm keeping the meal bar for the last. An all natural baby. That's what it says. A raw fruit bar, raspberry, pomegranate, and beetroot. Oh, okay, we got writings only in Scandinavian languages this time, but it's like 92% of fruit. Mostly pomegranate, a little bit of raspberry actually, I think, if I read this correctly. And then a little bit of red beetroot concentrate. I'm really curious. I'm really curious. Okay. Oh yeah. There is beetroot there. It's got this very earthy smell to it. But it's a nice one actually. Okay, so we got all the bars and now meal bar. Calorie wise it's a bit lower than the energy bar. I'm really curious what it is. Why do they call it meal bar? It's supposed to replace a whole meal? I don't think so, but... Okay, so it got a bit smashed and broken. Ooh! Lemon, yeah. Definitely smells like lemon. And it's this in this yogurt coating, same as the small protein bar. Okay, I'm not going to look inside because cheating. That will wait. That will wait till we're ready to eat because, dude, that's curious. Okay, we got our chewing gums and our hard candy, which is another, easy source of sugars for the day. Where did I put the? Because now my hands are all sticky from the candy bars, so moist towelette. Okay, that's nice and moist, nice and wet. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's alcohol based. Oh, please do not breathe. But so refreshing on my hands today. Okay, but yeah, don't smell that. That's pure booze. And as you can see, the porridge is kinda soaking the water in quite nicely. So, okay, so first main chili sin carne with kidney beans. Red beans, water, tomato puree, vegetables, carrots, onion, corn, red pepper, textured with protein. Okay. And then more flavorings and stabilizers. Okay, now carefully. And yes, I will be cutting them open because I will need to be able to preserve them for later. Okay. Smells quite nice. The pack is high, but the actual content is about this much. There's enough space left for boiling it in the pouch. But there's no way the provided spoon would reach in that deep, so I'm giving this a little stir because there seems to be some oil again. Trying to get separate from the rest of the sauce. And let's just get a nice, nice little catastrophe. I don't need beans in my nut cream, thank you very much. Taka piękna katastrofa. Okay, this will do, I think, hopefully. Nice big spoonful of chili sin carne. Okay. And then we got chicken meatballs with spicy tomato. You asked for meatballs, you get meatballs. Water, tomato puree, meatballs. Chicken meat, chicken skin, breadcrumbs, and then pasta. Okay. So obviously we're going to judge them on how mushy the pasta is. So this pouch looks a bit fuller than the other one. Cute tiny little meatballs, a nice big chunky pasta. Okay. Let me get the tray closer to you so you can have a nice look. See, there's our drinks and the coffee. I think we got everything out, right? So I say it's time for tasting. Yeah, it took a little bit to prepare everything. So let's start the day with coffee. Cheers. Yeah, your regular plain instant, even instant tasting black coffee. Nothing too terrible, but also nothing to write home about. I would prefer having at least some sugar in it, but it's not bad on its own. Okay, so this is our rye porridge with apple and cinnamon. Bit loose, but not too terribly loose. You can always add less water and add more later. That is a much curious flavor. Okay, even if the package didn't say so, you'd be able to tell it's rye. Sorry, because rye gets this very specific flavor. And then there's sweet apple mixed in, a little bit of cinnamon. I'm not sure if I like it. I don't hate it, but I'm not sure if I like it. I'd probably make the rest of it very much thicker though, because this is way too loose for my like. I think it's just a yeah. I'm just not used to having rye, tasting rye in porridge. Rye crisp bread, rye bread, yeah, but porridge is it's a completely new one for me. It's nice though. It's quite nice though. So, um, got some digestive biscuits. Nice. So they taste healthy. Like a coarse ground flour, grains, stuff like that. They're not really sweet. Um, they're clearly biscuits or crackers, but they're not sweet nor salty. So they would pair nicely both with the sweet spreads and as a backup for the mains. Yeah, it's a nice combo actually. But let's see how the peanut butter will do. Whoa, oh, okay. So yeah, one you can see it's separated, and even my kneading didn't help it that much. But it's gotten quite dark. So the ingredients are quite clean: peanuts, dextrose, salt. So it's nice, nicely done, and tastes fine. I mean, peanut butter is one of those things that you want to keep on hand if you're in any sort of food prepping, like for emergencies, because it takes ages, actual ages, to go bad. But yeah, it went dark quite early. Maybe because it's like a short ingredients list, so I didn't get much stabilizers and stuff. Okay, I'm going to put Nutella on this nut cream on the other part of the biscuit. But you can also just, eat it straight from the pack. I mean, as you would Nutella with a spoon. It looks much nicer though. It looks not quite as smooth. Like you got a little bit of nut in it. Sweet, nutty. Yeah, I like this much better than actual Nutella. I think it's much more balanced in terms of sweetness. The close-up, if you can get it, please, Mr. Camera. It's tiny little bits of nut in it, hazelnut. Yeah, a bit sugary, but much more nutty than Nutella. Nice. Top points for that. And just to even it out, we got the whole grain. Was it? Whole grain biscuits. You can see these look very healthy as well. Okay, so show me some language I can understand. Wheat flour, wheat bran, palm fat, whey powder, raising agents. Okay, so this is wheat made with wheat flour and with wheat bran. All the fiber to keep you regular. I think that's the point of this this biscuit. I mean, for some people that would be might be like a favorite kind of biscuit. Not for me. I think bran gives it a little bit of odd texture, and that's where my problem lies. Okay, so I believe this will be the apple isotonic drink. Cheers. Na zdrowie. So the apple flavor is very light, very light, and I think that's the issue with sugar not dissolving, because it's quite well dissolved. But given the salt addition, because it's isotonic, it's very palatable for me. It's a very nice drink actually. More on the just get your water easily in than drink for enjoyment scale, but yeah, it does work. it does work quite nicely. So we got the biltong, marinated and dried beef. It's going to be some chewing happening now. Oh yeah. I like how the flavor just starts building up, spreading through your mouth as you chew and as the moisture gets into it. And again, this takes some time to chew. And it provides you with quite a hefty portion of protein. So if you're on the march, keep that in your pocket. Helps with the boredom on the march, keeps you fed, keeps you on the move. It's like there's a little bit of sweetness to it, a little bit of heat. And a bit of saltiness. And a button of umami. Nice, but I need to change it a little bit. Okay, so I guess this will be the exotic drink. Yeah, it smells like pineapple, as I said. The drinks are very nice. And not at all salty. Yeah, that is a nice balanced kind of isotonic. And flavor is also advertised what I would label as exotic drink. It's not a very strong flavor. A bit muted, but yeah, it's definitely there. Nice. Okay, so chili sin carne, so without meat but with red beans. We got some peppers, some onion, corn, and a little bit of wheat, I believe, textured protein. That's what looks like meat in this spoonful. Can we get the focus, like, please, mister? Salt. Sorry, it's not very good at close-ups. Whoa. Okay. So there is some proper heat to it. Not burn your mouth heat, but creeps up on you, and warms you up kind of heat. I do appreciate like the mix of textures in it, because you got the small graininess of the plant protein. You got the beans and the starchiness. You got the corn bits in it. The sauce is quite thick, but I imagine that's me eating cold. If I was eating it hot, it would be less sticky. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can't, I just want to keep digging in, and that's may that be your review, because that does not always happen. If I had to go for the whole portion at one go, um, because like when you chew it, when you go through it, it's okay. It's just a boring stew. There's like textures, but then you end up with just beans and you keep chewing through them. And yeah, I'm done. But then when you're done, you kind of want to dive back in for extra flavor, another spoonful of flavor. I I'm not sure what would win actually. Nice, very, 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 very nice. Um, and again, vegetarian option, so that's appreciated as well. Okay, so got the meatballs with pasta. Let's just straight pasta first. Mmm. Okay. Um. So pasta is like on this very weird border of al dente and cooked, or like cooked to mushy, somewhere. The it's not chewy as al dente would be. Like it doesn't um. How do I explain it in a way that would make sense? It's almost quite tough in places, but not in the nicest way. Again, it might be not warming up before eating. Um, it's quite nice actually. It's better than mushy pasta, but just a weird one. Um, yeah. Might also be because I believe the ingredients are durum, flour, and egg whites. That might change the texture. So meatballs, tiny cute little meatballs, and spicy tomato. Um, yeah. Um, so it's a little bit of nothing to write home about situation, I think. You get meatballs, you get pasta, you get tomato sauce. Um, is it spicy? If you take your time and wait for it, there is some heat building up now. But is it spicy as in feel the heat while eating? No. I'm uh, I'm not impressed actually with this. Yeah, they get points for not mushy pasta, but between those two, I much prefer the chili. The meatballs are just meh. So some orange drink to wash that disappointment down. Oh, again, that's nice. Just sweet enough, little bit of flavor. Like if you give it time, it comes up. You can actually taste the flavor better. But you could just drunk the whole glass down without any issue as well. So. Okay, desserts. Orange flavored cake. As I said, very dense, very moist pound cake. And definitely my least favorite dessert item in any ration. Sorry, because of how dense and moist it is, it just keeps sticking to your mouth, just clogs you up. I'm not sure if you could pair it with peanut or nut cream, maybe. I'm just not going to try it today. Orange and coffee, maybe. Some people enjoy that, I guess. It's not terrible, it's not bad per se, but just I can't enjoy it. I know some people would, but just yeah, that's just not my jam. Okay, so let's start with the raw fruit bar. Oh, okay, that's soft. So I thought it would be closer to fruit leather, but it's very soft. Just some fruit purees mashed together and dehydrated a bit. It's quite nice actually. Not too sweet, but there is some sweetness to it. So I kind of want to go for another bite to see if I can better pick up the beetroot, because for now it's mostly in the smell, not in the flavor. But with all the other bars, I just don't dare do that, okay? It's like one of those bars that you would get for stupidly high price for how small it is. But you would justify the price to yourself, but yeah, it's healthy, it's good for you. And then you'll regret spending money because it's nothing to write home about, but it's nice enough to maybe have it again. This kind of idea, if you get me. Okay, cereal bar with dried cranberry. That's nice. Cereal makes you have to chew a little bit. Sweet. There's definitely a little bit of tartness from the cranberry as well. Nicely, balanced with sugar. As I said, this is one of my favorite cereal bar flavors from Orifo. Yeah. And it does definitely taste like a dessert. Sweet, fruity. Nice. Yeah, I know nice is not a word, but so there we got the energy bars, I believe. Okay, so energy bars, we got raspberry and apple, I believe. And I think this was the apple, but Hmm. Oats, definitely. Apple, maybe. I think that must have been an apple, but it's oats, oats, oats. Out and loud first. Let's see if the raspberry fares any better. Maybe, but also not really. It tastes kind of chocolatey. So I grabbed the wrapper and it says oatmeal, oat bran, dark chocolate, pure mixture, which is different sugars, and then you get raspberry. You you can't really taste it from under the oatmeal and dark chocolate. Maybe just like a hint on the back, but yeah, and the apple one got dark chocolate in it as well. So that's a pity. Chocolate was probably needed for some purpose in this, but the fruit just disappears completely under the chocolate, and that's sad. Sad. This is so far my favorite bar, the cereal bar. So then got 2 protein bars. This is like from the small package, raspberry in this yogurt coating. Okay, I can't really break it apart. Oh my. That's surprisingly dense and chewy. Glucose syrup, milk, protein, coating. Raspberry powder equal to 1% fresh raspberries. I mean, a little bit in a smell, maybe, but it's not really in the flavor. And I know that protein bars usually are quite dense or quite chewy, but this is just overdoing it. It's also quite powdery in texture. It's quite unpleasant. I mean, I had some protein bar before from the French Rations, never were a fan, but they were nice. I said, this is just no. That's a no for me. So the other protein bar, caramel flavor. Maybe this would fare better. No, just doesn't taste like caramel at all. Again, there's some other different flavors going on that I can't name. Just no, no, no. It makes me sad actually, you know, because I was like going just from the beginning, the biscuits, the cream, the nut butters, the maize. Okay, this is a nice thing. If I could find them in a reasonable price, for like a weekend away, that would definitely save me money on eating out. You know, just spread it for, as I said, 3 days. But the bars are just not worth it. They just they're not enjoyable at all. Mostly. Okay. I'm saving the lemon meal bar for the last. Some chocolate first. Okay. It's a nice dark crunchy chocolate. So they get points for that. But to get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different bars so far. I like chocolate, I like cereal bar. I can kind of enjoy this. The other ones and the energy bars are not bad, but just not as what are advertised. Whilst the protein bars are just pure nope for me. And yes, I saved the grapefruit drink for the last because that's like one of my least favorite flavors. Doesn't taste bad. But I definitely won't fall in love with grapefruit. Again, just easy enough flavor to just get your hydration in. Yes, I'm stalling. I want to enjoy this meal bar, but I'm so scared of what will be inside. Okay, can't really easily break it, so it'll be dense like the protein bars. Remember checking the wrapper, it does have some milk protein in it. It smells lemon in there, so at least there's that. So in a way, it's like a weird cross between protein and cereal bar. It's like protein bar is definitely the basis, and then you get some cereals added in. So the lemon flavorings, lemon aroma is strong enough to still carry through. But other than that, it's mostly that weird same flavor that's been in both protein bars before. So someone definitely had some idea. It's like this will take some time to chew through. So by the time you finish eating, you'll probably feel full, even though the calorie content isn't quite that high. Still not sure if I enjoy it. It's better than the protein bars, but still just why? Why? So many whys in this pack. I know, I would say I'm a bit disappointed. Like, the idea is there, and idea is very nice. And even if you're just a backpacker, if you're a hiker or something, and if you take that, as I said, this is enough food for 2, maybe 3 days. Okay. Just make sure you have enough water to keep you hydrated, and you can live off of that wherever you are. Get 3 meals that need a sit down. Rest can be eaten on the go if you don't have time. But just the quality, I can't say I love it. Okay, it's not bad. It's just a little bit of meh. And that makes me sad because this sort of like, if you compare this to, for example, Polish ration pack, okay, when we got 2 mains, and then we got lots of crisp bread with the pate or luncheon meat or other meat preserves, okay, or you need to sit down for those. Or to other European nations which get some sort of bread and stuff to put on bread. This is more planned for on-the-go eating, but I would love to have this sort of formula of ration for like my weekend outings. But the flavors, the details in quality, details in execution bring it down, and I'd much rather just go to the shop and pick up bars that I know I will enjoy and provide me with similar balance of nutrition. Nutrition, sorry, I can't English today. Blaband, like the company that made the porridge and the mains, I think we'll have, there's a chance we'll have something from them in the future as well. They're not bad, they solid enough. I dare say better than MRE meals. Like, these two are sort of tomato sauce based both, and they taste different enough. Okay, so that's the cue there. Rye porridge is a new thing for me. So yeah, I may not enjoy finishing this as much as I would hope to. But yeah, I probably won't hate it. Okay, in a bubble, because I'm walking in circles, you can imagine I won't be having chewing gum or the hard candy now. I'm actually curious about the white one flavor. I'll let you know later on Twitter. Get to it. So this was a look into Swedish 24-hour meals branded daily ration pack menu 10. Solid idea, execution lacked a lot. If you can find it, can I recommend it? Depends on the price, I'd say. I would definitely recommend, if you can find the Blaband meals, go for that. If you can the Bilton, go for that. The rest of it is just Russians that filtered to civilian market are usually quite highly priced. So the sum of price of the components might be lower than what you would pay for the Ration. So take that as well. I probably won't be going for another one of these, mostly because the bars disappointed me quite severely. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. Hope you have better biscuits than I do. I should see you next week. And because it's quite about the time of my birthday, we will go back in the past to a Russian that's about my age or a bit older than me actually. We'll see when we open the pack, because the old American Russians don't have the date on them on the outside, and the meal that I have falls within certain age range. So something about as old as Adi herself. If you want to see that, join me next Sunday. And if you want to do me a birthday gift, and maybe help get something more interesting, I very unashamedly point you to the link below the stream. It's to my buy me a coffee or something, I think. You don't have to, like, please don't think I you have to, but yeah, it would be nice. Okay, so thanks again, and see you next week.